Welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. Last time, we got to Hanako's good end. And now we're gonna go to the other, well, I was gonna say end of the Strectum or something. But, but not yet, actually. I don't know if I'm gonna do it in this, I know I'm gonna do this like a whole episode, but I don't know if I'm gonna put them together. I don't know what I'm doing yet. But, that will be decided. But anyway, today we're gonna tackle, Hanako's neutral end. Which is, neutral. So, to do this, we have to go somewhere in here, and I just realized I didn't save over my last thing, but it's okay. Yeah, this one. And we have to agree with our own judgment here. So, let's do that. Even though I completely agree with Lily, which is like actually what's going on, but just my own judgment. I care what Lily has to say, but I can't bring myself to agree with her. I want to be with Nako more. I want to be a better friend to her, to support her when she needs support, and to be there when she most needs people. I think that now is one of those times. Remember the store we met together in town splits me off. Even just like the slight glance at Hanako ends up staring and default them for being completely hypocritical given my own reaction. I don't like my scarring either, but at least I can come over with something as simple as a shirt. I can't imagine a life where every day we spent trying to hide myself as much as possible. On top of that, Hanako would even have people around her that would support her, no matter what she looks like. I live far away from my parents, but I can still contact them and visit them when I wish. I'm over the best course of action in my head, find myself trying to verbally agree with Lily as softly and dimly as I can. Making small talk afterwards, but the both of us don't really have much stomach for it in light of recent events. We say our goodbyes and I hang up. At least one thing I can do for Hanako, I make this small gesture for, I at least hope she allows me to come at least a little bit closer. Running late at the end of the school day, I sit on my desk and look at the window eye. We can soon see the school building. Usually I left in groups, but even when they left alone, they say goodbye to their friends first. It's really normal. It's completely normal. Something I would have missed completely if it had been any other day, because it's so mundane. But this is something Hanako has never had in the time I've known her. As I enter Hanako's door for the second time in 8 days, the fact doesn't leave my mind. I hold the plates in my hand. On each is not exactly the most hearty of meals, but I'm not sure Hanako's feeding herself. Makes me ready to gain some leverage getting her to let me in. Maybe I tried her best to be there for her, so he broke down in class. I clearly wanted to protect Hanako. Something happening again, or even something worse, something I don't want to think about. I hear the solid series of nuds at Hanako are carefully plopping in one plate on my arm. I doubt Hanako will open it for me, so all I can really hope is a compass to distract her attention. Maybe Hanako, just me. Possible to see if she responds, but the fact she doesn't is very surprising. I have some food for the both of us. Can I come in? It feels like for a very long time, small voices from the floor below are the only sound to be heard. I hear the sound of bare feet coming up to the door, and at the stifle of sigh of relief, as I know the door is being worked. Hanako opens the door, I look at her intently. It looks momentarily at the plate in my left hand. It's a modest curry dish that I made from a packet. I move the plate in my right hand, which holds the same thing, before looking down again. She moves back into the room, realizes I haven't said a word to her. I can only follow the wind, slightly embarrassed, been stood up and was enjoying her. More than there, with the gray and stuck atmosphere, Hanako's room feels relaxed of her personality. Waves from outside completely inaudible, and silence inside oppressive once I close the door. Walking to the far end of the room, I place 2 plates on her desk. I'm thinking that she let me in, but I turn to face her. I can't help but having second thoughts about coming to see her. Yeah, I don't believe Leah was right, though. Looking at Hanako like this, I don't think giving her space is the last thing we should be doing. I don't want to imagine it, but she might do something very foolish. You know, you say you don't want to imagine it, but then you say that. Then it leads to me, like, contemplating those things, and they're kind of bad. It's just an instant meal, but it should be filling. Take the plate in my hand, offering to her. She really takes it and sits inside of her bed. I take a seat in her chair, and the familiar sound of eating rings in the room as we dig in at the forks that were stuck into the rice. The curry itself tastes okay. I wouldn't expect much more from a packet whose brand I don't recognize. But it's not being horrible, at least something. Ian takes it as a fact she isn't talking. Nearly like the talk about eating, and reminds me of the lunch times we so often spent together. It's kind of nice, eating together like this. Tyler looks at me quizzically. It's a better expression than she's been wearing so far. Me and friends only were saying lunch breaks, so let's go back to those times a bit. Here's for a couple seconds, why am I so grimacing? Did I say something wrong? Then she smiles and nods. Not very encouraged by this, but her smile looks strange. I can't put my finger on why. Everything's the same as before, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. You still got Lily and me to help you and protect you. When she gets back, everything looks like she never left. Hanako nods again, her mission saying remains exactly the same as before. She feels like a different Hanako from the one I first seen when I entered her room, and it's vaguely off-putting. We'll just go back to finish off our dinner as it's a short exchange. Despite Hanako looking happier than before, I just keep flagging to her to reassure myself of this fact. For long, less of Hanako's curry is cleared. I finish the last smile as she puts the empty plate on the desk, and I place my own empty plate and use fork on top of hers. I wonder what I should say, despite just wanting to avoid another awkward silence or frustrate her leaving your room after such a short time, but Hanako was the one to speak up first. I was wondering, since you're here... She quickly goes to one of her drawers after a minimum of fussing around, pulls out her chessboard. Would you like to play? This time I can't stop with the sigh of relief that escapes my lips. I hastily agree, and Hanako promptly against busying herself setting up while I get out the chair and take a seat on her bed. Once again, Nako's willing to let me into her world, with so simple a gesture as a game shared between us. I guess I was winding myself up for no reason. After the board is laid down in the bed between us, we finish placing our respective places on it. Throughout our friendship, we never exchanged that many words. When we're like this, though, I see that perhaps we never really needed to. Just a book, or board, or meal between us is enough to bridge that distance. Make the first move as I've always done. The way our friendship was, and the way it will probably always be. Something Dennis was different about her, though. I can't quite grasp what it is. Look at Hanako intently, but I can't work out everything from her expression. Physically close as we may be, feels like we're further apart than ever. Hanako is a further person, though, and I would never want to hurt her. Those are the way things were. The way things probably always be. Well, I guess that's a neutral ending for you. Kinda underwhelming, kinda... It's happened. And there's no music either, so... The game's kinda showing me, it's like... Eh. That's what it's telling me right now. It's like... Eh. You don't get any good music or anything. You just got the meh ending. That's basically what it's saying. Because, like, it's being all silent and stuff, you can't hear anything. It's like... It's neutral, man. Even the silence is neutral. It's like, whatever. You didn't do anything great. You didn't have sex with her. You didn't make up and break down walls and get a kiss and then end and be good and all that stuff. You didn't have that. You just had friendship and chess and that's it. Pretty much. Yeah, so that was that. Then we're back to the title screen. Since I guess I'm sitting here and might as well, I guess I'll include the bad end in this also. Even though I think I'm going to be skipping around for it, because you have to go, like, from one to another. You have to make large gaps. So, yeah. I'm going to go get the choice ready and stuff. Okay. Okay, now we're at this choice. We can go in the city, or we can call it a day. I'm gonna call it a day. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna try and take a nap. It is killing me. Judging by Hanako's instant relief, I can only assume that I guessed right. I don't think he wants to be out and about. Wordlessly, he turns and heads back to the school gate. We walk all the way back to the dorms together, stopping awkwardly at the spot where we need to part. Well then, goodbye. Do you want some tea or something later? How about a game? Hanako shakes her head embarrassedly. I'm tired. Maybe tomorrow? I've got homework. Wish you had a bit of schoolwork to catch up on. You missed a few lessons after all. Ah, homework. Things remind me. Guess I can do as well. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. See you, Isao. Before I can say goodbye, Hanako's turning and begin walking towards the female dormitory room. They look at the door, she disappears, so we're going off to my own rooms. Tomorrow will be a better day. That's what you think, Isao. That's what you think. Because we're purposely trying to screw everything up and get the bad end. Even though it's Act 4 scars, but not really. Well, it is really, but like, whatever. So I'm gonna go skip past all the stuff we've seen and hopefully come back when stuff starts to go bad. So, until then, well, it'll be a second for you because I don't know. This is not done in flashbacks right now. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna do that and I'll be back. And it doesn't matter what I choose here, so I'm just gonna, I don't know, trust my judgment. And I'm gonna skip some more. And I'm gonna keep it on because, I don't know. I don't want auto mode. Get that out of here. Skip mode. Oh. Never mind. Actually this is new stuff. Hanako is a delicate person at the best of times, and after having her the brother is brought up, I think this is the last situation for me to be leaving her alone. She's deliberately secluding herself. Physically is a very defined image how to deal with Hanako in her mind, though. Not just now, but in all the time I've known the two. I'm over the best course of action in my head, and find myself trying to agree with Lilies, blah blah blah, make small talk, and I want to practically knock on myself, and see best way to have someone close to her and not be left alone. Grab knuckles thrice on Hako's door. As expected, there's no answer. I considered knocking again, but I know full well I get the same result if I did. Placed my hand on Hako's door handle, trying to compare what I wanted to say to her. Try as I might, I can't think of what we're saying. I want to comfort her, yes, but I have no idea how to do that. That alone is almost to stop me. I told her that I would, though, so I feel I have to follow through, whether I'm confident about it or not. Turning the handle downwards with a large amount of hesitation. It doesn't move far, though, due to the door being locked. Hanako... She really has locked me out. Everything happened between us, and the time we spent together, it's shut me out completely. I don't know if you can hear me, but... I just want to talk to you a bit. If you can hear me, can you lock the door? I wait in silence. A few minutes pass, but eventually hear footsteps coming at the door and the door being locked. At least he's willing to hear me out. That's one good thing. I don't know what to say, but I wanted to see you. I wanted to make sure you're right. Take a breath, pushing the handle down and opening the door. She locked her without raising any protests. It should just be fine for me to go in. Naga sitting on the side of her bed, her face sulking and deep in thought. You're as stark as ever. Right now, she seems perfectly suit the mood it gives off. Eventually, her eyes slowly move to the door. Soon she knows my presence. She left her bed and jumps to her feet, first facing me straight on. First again, I search the almost sweeping as her feet moves about her light frame. What are you? I look at the regret coming in as I look at her. She looks depressed, but there's also tons of anger behind it. She's just gonna make this expression as well. I just want to check that you were right. Thought it would be okay since you unlocked the door. Naga opens her mouth to speak, but quickly closes again before looking away. We sit in silence for a while before he steps back and comes to the side of the bed. I'm not sure whether he's frustrated with me or resigned to the fact that I'm here or generally okay with me being in a room. He's gonna find myself completely unable to work out how she feels. It's annoying. I'm walking to her desk chair and taking a seat. I do it slowly to allow her time to raise any issue she might have with me sticking around. But he didn't say anything. All he did is stare on the ground, not moving a muscle. I'm sitting with my front to a chair's back. I take a better look at Hanako. She appears pale, but her cheeks look red. I'm not sure she's being real either, given how thin her frame looks. I might said it might be better I kept more of a distance from her, but I sort of think that the correct way to deal with Hanako when she looks like this. She's looking at the ground without a word, waiting for me to say something. It's clearly reasonable since someone came into her room. Want to go out somewhere? Going to the hill in town, not a bit much. At least go walk outside. Why do you want to do that? I was thinking maybe help you a bit. You spend some time inside, your skin's gonna get pale as lilies before long. It's sort of amused, expecting Hanako to do the same, but she gives no reaction. He just go back to looking at the ground. If you don't want to go, then I don't want to go either. That's fine. I play soccer and hang out with friends. I school up for coming to Maku, so I like being outdoors. Hanako says his visual reaction. It's hard to talk about it, and discussion is so one-sided. You go to the library, it wasn't closed by now. The garden should be fine, though. Begins to play with her. It's distracting. It's actually a little unusual for her. Then again, since the incident in class happened, it's been tiptoeing around her for the fear of hurting her like that again. I could try to get her outside. Maybe a good thing. Lean forward a bit more in the chair and give her slightly for a smile to try and lighten the mood a little. Well, you may have run by now, so she didn't have to worry about someone getting in her way. It'd be a little date or something. Look at a small chuckle, but I kept myself Hanako stops playing with her hair and gets fed tightly. Hanako felt smooth as tries to man. I can't figure what he's mumbling. Hanako? What are you saying? You don't understand. You know, I can barely understand what she says. It feels like he's trying to make her presence as small as possible. That's incredibly natural for her to do in class around others, but it hurts when he tries it around me. I told you it's fine, just let her walk. Nobody will notice us. Get out of the chair and walk to the door, turning back to try not to go along. Once again, she didn't respond to what I say at all. I don't. Going outside for a bit is good for clearing your head. Why do you want to do this? Because I want to help you. But I don't want help. Do you just come here to try and get me out? I don't mind. I think everyone needs some help sometimes. I'm trying to get through my days visiting Hanako. You really help me out a lot. So I'm not exactly that busy. I don't want to go. I'm fine. I don't really think that's healthy to stay indoors that long. The sun's got a little life in it, so it's not too late to have Lisa walk. Probably needs a bit of exercise anyway, when you wake up. There's no work to be done, so it wouldn't be good to fall asleep halfway through doing it. Then go. By myself? He nods. Well, I'm not really against that, but you sure? I swung by and invite you to come with me. I'm fine. You can go. Come on, just let her walk. Please, just go. I'm fine here. Hanako? I look at her face to gauge her feelings, but her impression is wouldn't. They're so carefully arranged, see what movement when I cause it to collapse. Well, if you want to stay here, maybe we can play a game? Just leave, please. I don't want to do anything right now. Sure, something you want to do. It must be boring sitting in your room all alone. I want you to go. Come on, you don't have to be like that. I just want to spend the time with you. Only I get her worried, so... You talked to her? Yeah, we were on the phone just a while ago. We're both really worried about you. Now bummers herself again. It's increasingly disturbing. Hanako? I'm telling you, please go away. You don't understand anything. We said all the talk, you tell me what I don't understand. I just want to protect you. I don't really see... Get out. Please. Just locking yourself in your room isn't going to help anything, Hanako. Please. Silence. Like, well, I just want to help you. I suddenly stormed out of bed, turning with the expression that makes me completely off guard. Get out of my room! Get out of my room! Get out of my room! That yells me it's just forced that, for the first time in a long time, I feel genuinely frightened. I have no idea to react to this, and from Hanako of all people. Leave! I'm telling you to go! But I was trying to help you. I know I need help. I know I'm broken. I don't need you to tell me that. I never said you're broken or anything like that. It's written on your face. It's written on Lily's face. It's written on everybody's faces. I see a therapist every week. Lily told me he's ever a child, and now even you. Nothing's changed. Nothing at all. I hate Lily. I hate you more than anyone. Your face was strange, almost grotesque ways. I've never seen someone completely lose it before, but it looks like the usually quiet and withdrawn girl in front of me just going into a destructive cycle from my eyes. I don't really know what to do. I don't know what I should say or do. Go! Leave me alone! Get out of here! I take a step back, and then another, and then another. My retreat is only halted when I feel the door against my back. Can't fix the situation. Nothing I would say would change anything now. I feel like I'm in a strange and deeply uncertain foreign world. I don't want to be here anymore. During fights, my clumsy attempts to open the door without turning me back to Hanako. Eventually, thankfully, the handle moves downwards. I open the door as fast as I can and almost leap backwards through it. I go through, keep eyes on the girl in front of me. She's not broken. Hanako isn't broken. If she is broken, then I'm as better broken as she is after all that's happened to me. Lily only ever did the best by her, and I just I would try to protect her the best I could. Now looks down, all her energy spent now that I've stepped out of her room. Her wizard of fury is gone. Even now, I can't bring myself to argue with her. Not just the deep sock in what she said. I feel like something else is stopping me. Something deep, something that makes me physically sick. But, another word. I slightly closed the door. The creak of the old hinges almost sounds deafening. The final thud, the wooden door closes. Hanako that I felt I knew disappears behind it. The only faint orange shivers of light peek through the very edges. I feel numb. Nothing else to do. I walk back to my dormitory room, kind of like placing one foot in front of the other, barely resisting anything around me. Mine keeps ticking, or questioning everything that thought I'd been Hanako. But one thing is not questioned. Shutting the door but it closed more than that visit. Well, that was the bad end, and it was shitty because I was being an idiot. He was just like, "Oh, well, we can go, but come on, we should go outside." And she was like, "No, I don't want to." And he was like, "Just go outside, come on, just can't sit in here all day. I know what's good for you because I'm a Sal. I'm Superman. I'm your knight in shining armor." Ah. God damn it, Sal. You're an idiot sometimes. Well, you're kind of supposed to be an idiot. It's a bad ending, obviously. But it's like, get the hint and shut the hell up. I mean, come on. She got really mad at me there. She was like, she wasn't taking any of Sal's crap. She wasn't handling it. And Sal knew he fucked up. He knew. He was aware because he was like, "Oh shit, what the?" He's like, "Nope." He's left. Damn, man. It shows he was there's a lot of ways to go about a situation, and that was clearly the wrong one. Another sentimental music isn't gonna help anything I just saw. That's like, I'm going crazy now for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, those were both Hanako's neutral and bad ends. So next time when we come back, we will continue on the journey. I think I'm just gonna restart, kind of do what I did here, kind of skip through some choices and stuff. I'm not gonna start complete at the beginning, but I'm basically gonna do what I did here. I'm gonna just hit the major choices, and then I'll pick up around things I haven't seen before. So yeah, until then, jeez, man.